Yes, Carl Frampton is training in New York ahead of his title fight against Leo Santa Cruz. He's hoping to take the WBA featherweight title, and our sports correspondent Ruth Gorman is with the Jackals pack in New York.
Welcome to New York, a city steeped in history, one of the most famous skylines in the world across the river in Manhattan on one side, and one of the most iconic bridges in the world, the Brooklyn Bridge, on the other. And it's right here in Brooklyn that Carl Frampton wants to make his own piece of history as he faces Mexican Leo Santa Cruz for the WBA World Featherweight title on Saturday night. Carl's been out for around 3 weeks now in New York, finalising his preparations, and we caught up with him last night to see how they've been going.
I'm out here, it's a month and from we've been out here until the fight, so I think we needed to get out, get it, well adjusted to the time, well adjusted to the heat, and finish our camp off. Not just take over out here. I wanted to train hard out here and get some good rounds of sparring in. So we've done that. I feel like I've done everything right. The camp has went perfect. I'm in the best shape of my life, and it'll take that, to be honest, to beat Santa Cruz. He's a top class fighter. The bookies have me as the underdog, but I'm here to win this fight.
This will be Frampton's first fight at featherweight since his amateur career. After unifying world titles in the super bantamweight division, this will be an increase of 4 pounds. It may not sound like much, but for Frampton, it's made a huge difference already. He says he's enjoying training again for the first time in years and believes he's in the best form of his career.
So, from Belfast to New York, and Carl Frampton is preparing for the biggest fight of his life, the chance to take on Leo Santa Cruz, the Mexican based in the United States, for the World Championship, 2 world title belts. So it's a massive occasion for Carl Frampton, and our reporter Thomas Keane is in the Big Apple.
This is a fight that Carl Frampton has wanted for a number of years, and where better for the contest to finally take place than in one of the most famous boxing cities in the world. He isn't taking his opponent lightly though. Leo Santa Cruz is a 3-weight world champion. He's taller with a significantly longer reach, but Frampton believes that moving up a weight division has benefited him not just physically, but also psychologically. For the normal human being, 4 pounds doesn't seem a lot, but from your perspective, how big a difference does it make?
It means a hell of a lot to me. It doesn't seem a lot of weight, but my energy levels this week have been great. I'm still, I'm about to do a pod session. I'll be full of energy here. At this sort of stage, when I was making super bantamweight, you wouldn't like to talk to me. I was narky and just wasn't enjoying training, but energy levels are good. I'm eating plenty, I'm drinking plenty still. A couple of pounds to go, but I'm going to be strong at this weight, and I'll feel good about it.
I think you've been underestimated maybe by the American boxing public?
I think so, a little bit. They're only really seeing, going by the Alejandro Gonzalez performance, which was me at 65, 70% of my best. Disastrous first round, but I got up and won the fight pretty comfortably after that. So I think they're underestimating me a bit. I think Santa Cruz maybe underestimated me too, but I'll change his mind when I start hitting him hard in the first round. My performance against Gonzalez is why all these guys are getting brave now. The quick fight was made because of it. The Santa Cruz fight was made because of it, but that wasn't the real me. This is going to be the real me on Saturday night.